Hi everyone, I'm Bruce Schwartz. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks for the contributions, guys, the comments, and I really appreciate it. That's all I can say. This is Linda Miller's YouTube video that was posted on her channel. Coming out of the woodworks, pow, Linda appears out of nowhere. And guess what? Thanks a lot, Linda. She listened to what I said. She tried it. And she says, wow, I'm going to have to look at my old clips. I mean, Bruce, I just saw 2 UFOs on the side of the moon. I go, 2? Seriously? She goes, yeah. So I said, it's not on the same side. This is what I just realized, It's not on the same side of the moon as what I was getting at. This is Linda. All Linda's video, and not much editing I can even do, Linda. What I'm going to do is we'll get in a bit closer. That's about it. Your work is, Linda has she makes nice presentations, and she doesn't need anyone's help. That's for sure. She knows what the hell she's doing. I mean, it's straight up shots, Linda. Raw truth is the best truth, So all I did here is took a video, and Linda, all I did is zoomed up a little bit. There wasn't much for me to do in this video because, it was taken with your settings, your camera. I tried to zoom up, and this is the best I can do. See, just to say that there's no pixelation, but, you did a good job, Linda. Good for you. I'm proud of you. And, I appreciate you taking the time to try it like the way I'm telling people that I'm doing it. Bob Lazar told us that the alien spacecrafts were alien. I mean, he saw alien spacecrafts, and the insides of those spacecrafts were too small for a human to get inside. They were very hard to get inside. That was in my head, because you guys have to look up Bob Lazar if you do not know him. Italy, Ken Kubarts, or Kuberts. Guys, man, I hope I'm saying your name right. This is his original footage. We're going to see it. Put it on here 2, 3, 4 times to see it. And of course, like he says, Bruce, the light pollution comes into play all the time, and it doesn't matter because you did an exceptional job at following them. I mean, my goodness, he's not even in his country. He's on vacation, and he's looking up probably in a well lit up area. And, a regular monocular. Guys, let's look at it. Let's just take it down the exposure. I did it the last time because it has wonderful footage, and I want to see it again. Let's travel through space. Let's take down that exposure. Here, I cut the footage. I took down the exposure again. Cut the footage here, took down the exposure. Cut the footage here, 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 and here. So each time I give that cut, I adjust the exposure, adjust the exposure, adjust the exposure. I'm trying to show you guys that these objects, you understand that when they're stationary, they're just stars. No one will ever see them. And as for following them, if they know they're being followed, they'll take off. Like upwards, impossible to catch them again because they can go so far out and come back. Now here's something really cool. Ken Kubarts, thanks bro. He's in Ireland now. Well, not now, but at this time and moment. This is the original footage that he got from Ireland. So let's see that again. There we go. We're gonna go see the video again. He's getting, and I'll cut the end off because like he said, obviously you lose in light pollution. So that's why I sort of tried to descend the exposure to see if he was able to catch it a bit further in his footage, and he did not, because these guys just F off. They leave, they take off like phew, and we've seen the truth of how fast they can really leave. So you know what, the interesting thing is that there are many things we could talk about seeing this. I mean, are these humans or aliens? Great comments, by the way. People are saying that these have to be alien extraterrestrials because they're traveling through space. Thanks very much, Ken, for sending this in. Ken Kubarts. Bro, I really appreciate it. And, thanks for connecting with me and for showing us that on your vacation, bro, and from Italy and having gone to Ireland, these things exist. Thanks a lot, man. So now we're going to see a recap on what I found in comparison to what Linda got and my friend Ken Kubart's. On August 28th, we're looking at two objects coming towards the moon, UFOs, explosions. I'll show you in the footage recently that I posted. I'm going to get a quick clip up for you from these two videos that became one finding. This was the finding on the 28th, and by the 31st, I think, or a couple days ago, I was, maybe the 3rd, I was able to post a video about the surface. This video close up, and we're seeing the sky light up. I could see the sky light up even here. See at the back, the thin orangey line that you see at the back there. You know, you can even see what looks like atmosphere every time I look on the surface. John Lear says there's an atmosphere, and that's why this channel exists. I've been watching Bob Lazar and John Lear, especially both of them together, and you know what they brought up. John Lear's never ended. I mean, Bob Lazar just said his story, you know, but I mean, John Lear has been pushing this. And why am I talking about John Lear? Everything that people are saying, like John Lear, Bob Lazar, I'm finding all the proof. I've got footage sent in from Italy of zigzagging UFOs for the first time that I've seen in raw footage. It really is honestly my first time. And everything that was said in the 60s and 70s, 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s was real. I'm seeing it so far. We're even finding structures on the surface of the moon. That moon is inhabited so long. I mean, no one's going to tell me anything opposite of that. You got to be honestly pretty naive to think the opposite, if you've seen the evidence, that is. So these crafts light up the sky, or these explosions. But look at the back. If they are crafts, UFOs, that means right now they all lit up at the same time. They're igniting. They're starting their vessels. That's all they're doing. Racers, start your engines. You know, they're taking off. Maybe a group of people. There's one that just lifted off. And why do I say lift off? Well, look what's coming from the end of that black shadow we just saw raise up. We're seeing a light. So that did come from that shadow, whatever it may be. We just saw it again, the shadow raise up again. So and there's still lights at the back. Things are being launched, and I was able to capture 2 of them. So more people are doing this. Linda was doing this, and with his monocular, my friend Ken Kubart's. Amazing. If we combine all of our equipment together, the 2 P900s, the monocular, and my 14-inch scope, we're still under 20,000. And look what we can see. With 3 regular people that have no science courses, look what we can show the world. It's raw truth, and that's what I find is the best part of it, the fact of it being raw truth. There we see the shadow. We don't know what it is. No, that doesn't matter. I just want to show what's going on. So now we're seeing the secret right in front of us, but we don't know what it is. It doesn't matter. Let's analyze this. We'll just keep looking at what we're finding, keep analyzing everything else. I mean, the proof is all there. These things are out there. And you look along the edges and outer limits of most celestial objects, and you do see these beautiful, what I believe is alien extraterrestrial crafts. Yeah, we probably have drones, probably secret space programs, but you see, they're not in Orion so long me. You understand? They're in our galaxy, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe we're far wrong. Maybe these humans, maybe we're the ones that are most advanced in spacecraft technology. You never know. You know, we're easy to judge, and we think we know everything, but in reality, we're looking at these things and holy smokes, if this is human, who the hell is funding that? The family doing it would have a lot of money, and would have a lot of money to be able to pay a lot of highly placed people to do some scientific research for whatever the reason. Christina Gural Malpertuis, thanks so much for the generous contributions, for being a part of this amazing community. I love you for it. Christina, thanks and welcome. Looking forward to talking with you. Thanks again from the heart. Christy Lindsay, Richard Sheffordson, Benoit Paquette, Darla Lacombe, Joseph Nolan, Stephanie Allen, Cameron McLean, Mike Leahy. Guys, thanks. And the list, that's nothing. That's only a small part of the amazing contributors to this channel.